happen to somebody and, okay, we'll have to put gravel on tomorrow. It's a tough spot to put you guys in. Again, we're not in a commercial area. I have a big concern about bringing material in from off-site. I know it was talked about by Ralph. He testified that they're going to crush about 12,000 cubic yards of material. They need 20. So how do we control the contractor that they don't necessarily know who it is or have control of not bringing in 8,000 more cubic yards of concrete from smaller site, crush it, and use it on site? They already said in their testimony that they're going to use anything they're allowed to use, and it could include crushed concrete on this site. So it could come from off-site, and we don't necessarily have a way to control that. Their environmental professional said, as long as it's the legal requirements, we can use it. That means they could bring concrete from Edison and crush it here and use it on site. You have no way to control that. I mean, I'm not your lawyer, but I don't know how you control it. We oversee dozens and dozens of sites in this state, and I don't know how you control it. I have a huge concern about what happens at night. So I think, and I'm not sure they agreed to this, they're going to have an environmental professional on site for the entire duration every day. They work 5 days a week or 7 days a week. So if the contractor shows up at 7, they're going to be there at 7, I think. And if he leaves at 7 at night, they're going to be there at 7 at night. And they're going to be monitoring air and doing all their stuff, spraying water. What happens from 7 at night to 7 in the morning? We get, it's New Jersey, we get windstorms that come at 12 o'clock at night. Nobody's monitoring it, the air monitor can work, but they're going to find out 24 hours later that they violated it. Then we, as your municipal engineers, say, okay, time out, shut the site down, we need a whole procedure. They're going to be upset, they're going to file an injunction in court, you can't shut us down, it happened one time. It just becomes a big problem. All of it can be avoided with letting them demo their building, letting them spread the stuff out, recycling piles on site, and take it off site and get rid of it. If you want to bring back recycled concrete that was crushed somewhere else, have at it. From a truck perspective, I wouldn't be scared by the trucks. I can tell you, we're doing Hipolit Field. We're going to bring, probably by the end of that job, almost 2,000 trucks in Hipolit Field. Dirt in, dirt out, stone in, stone out. Has anybody noticed that? No, because, well, you might have noticed a little, but it's only, 5 to 10 trucks a day over the duration of the project. Even if they only do it 9 months, they're only talking about 60 to 70 trucks a week, which is 5 to 8 a day. Will there be a day where they have 20 trucks? There will. We have a police department. If they start clogging our roads down, they're shut right down. So the volume of trucks should not scare you. You've had plenty of construction projects around here that we've done in a municipal project that's had as many trucks. And does it have an effect? Yes. I know their chief goes, Andy, I'm going to call Ralph, you got less trucks, it's too many in one day. You can't have 35 trucks going down Ridgedale Ave in one day. So there's a way to control that. So the number of trucks doesn't confuse me at all. If it was 20,000, maybe we'd have a different discussion. But even that spread over enough time is not a big deal. So last thing before I sum up right in any questions, I am a little bit concerned, and Ralph brought up about the water usage. So East Hanover is a well water system.
Irrigation.
Say again?
Irrigation all year round.
Right. So you're a well community. So what happens is if you pump your water from existing groundwater wells, you give water to your residents. When you're done doing that, if you can't supply enough water to your residents, you have an agreement with an outside agency to give you more water, so it costs you money. I'm not complaining about the cost because they will pay for the water they use. What I'm worried about is once they start pumping groundwater down, what effect that has on our wells, it has on the area, it has on the environmental conditions of that because we use well water. And then when they start drawing water from our outside providers in New Jersey American Water, how's that affect our service to our residents? How's that affect our firefighting abilities? How's it affect this site as a whole? It's a problem. I mean, water is a premium, especially in New Jersey, especially when you have a well community, not a full outside water community, versus coming in from some reservoir, some source like that. So in summary, before everybody hits me with a lot of questions, I'm sure maybe a lot of them, I'm used to them. I am on board with the demolition of the building. I think they'll provide the air mine they need to by law, to demo the building, separate the building into the various piles, then take it off-site in trucks to where it should go and let it go. I would not recommend the board allow crushing on site. this is becoming much more commonplace in my town with my recommendations, but that's my opinion.
Mr. Hipolit. In your opinion, as a professional engineer, is on-site crushing is it a safety hazard for the local residents?
So we go back to what I said earlier. Crushing happens all over. So if you could drive around and see crushing again, right in Morris Township where I live, you can see it in the borough of Monco where I'm the borough engineer. The crushing's not the issue. The issue is the contractor on site and how you control him. The issue is the environmental professionals and what they're willing to do as far as monitoring air and how long they're staying out there, how much money they want to spend. Again,
Let me rephrase the question. Is the lack of controls an issue that needs to be?
yes, it's always an issue.
And is it a safety issue?
Yes.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Well, I have a few. Well, I think we should, I just have a question.
You can
Can
go.
we allow them to, bring clean stone in? Can we make it a condition that they get clean stone from a quarry, so they don't have to worry about it? And someone would collect the tickets from that truck from the quarry on the daily basis? Maybe the town building inspector or somebody or something, so they would have control over what comes in the site.
So anything we do for you or anything any other firm does as far as engineering controls, we use the New Jersey Department of Transportation standards, which allows both clean stone that you get at Brain or Tilcon, or recycled concrete aggregate, which you can get Brain or those other quarries, and sometimes people mix the two. I wouldn't be concerned about that because it's not a big pile on your site. That's run and dust everywhere. It's gonna come in, you put down, roll, and you cover it right up.
So I do have a question, because I'm actually surprised that nobody asked here, or Mr. Tango, you didn't bring this up, because we already have some issues with drainage and with, water issues and runoff on that property as it is, especially in the section that's nearest McKinley Avenue.